newbie guide to this game and to zombies, and teach you how to be a better player. So here we go. So each round I'm going to try to give you some good tips and teach you some stuff. So, first of all, there is 3 different zombie types. There is a brawler, a lurker, and a windmiller.
He was here. Now he's gone. He will pay for what he has done. Mark my words.
And you may ask, well, I didn't even know there was 3 zombie types, and why is that important? It will become important as soon as I show you. Also, always let the zombies come into the playing field, because if you kill them out there, they won't drop power-ups. They won't drop a double points. They won't drop a nuke. They won't drop an insta-kill. They have to come here into the playing field in order to be able to drop power-ups. So just be aware of that. That's why when you shoot them outside there, you never see them drop a power-up out there. Kill them 1,000,000 times, you still won't see a power-up. That's because they have to come into the playing field to drop a power-up. So let's talk about the zombie types here, since we have probably all 3, since that's a lurker there. Let's see here. Let me just make sure we have a brawler. That's another lurker. I don't think I got a brawler. Well, dang it. Oh wait, we have a brawler. Okay, so you can die. You can die. Which, you can die. I like this lurker better. Okay, so here's your 3 types of zombies. So, the one right here is the brawler. The one wobbling like he's half drunk right here is the lurker. And the one that is got an arm off because I shot his arm off is actually the windmiller. You'll notice the windmiller will kind of have this windmill look when he attacks. And we'll talk more about the windmiller later and why the windmiller is dangerous. But the real danger lies in actually the brawler over there. So the lurker, all 3 types have their advantages and disadvantages. For example, the lurker is really slow. Plus, even as a runner, the lurker is the slowest of the 3 types running. So always try to make the lurker the last zombie so that he runs slowest. That lets you get the blocks open a little bit better, get away from him a little bit easier, so on and so forth. Always try to make your last zombie standing a lurker. And you always want to save a zombie at the end of every round to make sure that all of your other teammates are ready to move on to the next rounds. Because on a lot of the Easter eggs, everybody's trying to do their own steps, their own challenges or whatever. And it's just team etiquette to make sure that everybody is ready before you assassinate Ed, who we always call the last zombie. Now, the brawler, you just saw him right there. He can be very dangerous, and here's why. Right now, he's not that dangerous. He's very deceptively not dangerous when he's running. Because when you get him running, and he becomes a runner, he can double and triple tap you. And he will kill you instantly if you are not careful. So just know that the brawler is the most dangerous zombie. Because he will literally put you down in an instant as a runner if you are not careful with them. If possible, always kill the brawlers off first. They pose the biggest threat. So now that we've gone over zombie types, and the zombie's going to come out a little bit faster, a little bit harder hitting, and oh look, we have a runner here. Now this actually is a brawler, so I do got to have a little respect for him here because he could double and triple tap me. So I'm going to make sure to put him down quickly. This is also a brawler here. A lurker. We may want to keep him if we want stuff to be slowed down. Because the lurkers are the slowest of the zombies. Even running, he'll be the slowest. They pose the littlest of threats. The only problem with the zombies, and this is their disadvantage, is they're hard to headshot. Because they're bobbing around like they're drunk. See? Like this windmiller here. Very easy to hit his head. Boom. Just like that. Again, very easy to hit his head. But the lurker, his head will be bobbing all over the place because he's acting like he's half drunk. So that's the disadvantage of the lurkers, is they're hard to headshot. This is a lurker down here, so he really poses not much of a threat. He's not going to hit hard. He's not going to hit fast. Remember, it's the brawlers that pose the big threat. This is a windmiller. He's not too worried about him. Windmiller. That's a brawler. He can die. You can tell by their movements. I'm going to try to show you their movements a little better here. I don't want to kill you. Aw, damn it, I didn't mean to kill you. Well, then we might as well start with the lurker. So let's just start with the lurker here. So, the lurker is the one that's the obvious one to tell. A lot of people get the brawlers and the windmillers confused. The lurker is easy to tell. He always will stop and then try to lean back and swipe. Especially if he's going for his little like crippled arm. I call it the cripple arm. He'll just raise it up like he's going to give you a high five and then smack you instead. See? There's that little high five. They're very easy to tell. They look like they're drunk off their ass. Very easy to tell that it's a lurker. They're the easiest of the three types to tell. And you always want to have a lurker last. They're the least threatening of the three zombies. So let's move on to the other two and why they're way more dangerous than the lurkers. And we'll try to get you a distinction here between the windmillers and the brawlers, because they are very close until you realize which one's which. And the more you play, the more you can realize the difference between the two. It's all in how they move and how they attack. You'll notice, see that? Look. Versus this. Oh, wait. I was trying to give a demonstration. Bad zombie. Always find a hole or know where your hole is going to be when you need to run for it. I was shot way over his shoulder. So I'm just getting the numbers down a little bit here, so it's a little bit more manageable.
We got raisin paid, huh?
Alright, so let's see what we're left with here. Well, this isn't gonna work. They're all three. You're a windmiller. So that's the windmiller. You can tell. Oh, damn it. You can tell it's a windmiller because look. Oh shit. No. You can tell because look at what his arms do. You can see he immediately goes into that windmill attack every time. Oh shit. Let me come over here. You need to be careful, they can start running at any moment. Again, see how he starts to do that windmill thing? That's how you know he's a windmiller. let's talk about his two friends here. Again, windmiller, you can see it. Look. Ow. By the way, all three of these are windmillers. If you couldn't tell the difference. This one's trying to pose as a brawler, but the moment you start to get that animation going, you can see that he is a windmiller. Look at him. They'll act the same. You see that? Look at that. See how they're in unison? The same thing. If it was a brawler, I guarantee you'd see a different animation from one of them. So, just learn the difference between the three zombies, because it will make a difference when you're in higher rounds and trying to live and survive from them. The dogs are easy. Just simply kneel down, get in a corner so your back is not exposed to something. And they're just this easy. Just like this. See, very simple, very easy. So now that the first round is over, our first round of zombies is over, and we got the first special round, we're gonna upgrade here to some better weaponry because we're gonna need it. Alright. So now we have some better weaponry, we can teach you guys a little bit more about the game and its complexities. So okay, we've learned the difference between the zombies for the most part. I still haven't really shown you the brawler difference. Again, this is a windmiller. Windmiller. Like I said, the brawlers are actually quite rare. And I really don't have the time to show you the brawler at the moment because I have all these other zombies coming at me. That's actually a brawler right there. This one right here is actually a brawler. He's posing as a windmiller. They did a good job trying to hide the windmillers from the brawlers in this. That's a lurker. Windmiller, windmiller, windmiller. Lurker, windmiller, windmiller. So this is a good running zombie, so we can use him as an example here. So again, you got to learn how to manipulate him to go where you want him to go, or he'll kill you like that. You see, and I messed that up. I was trying to miss it the third time, but he swiped and got me. Playing around, that's how I died.